Hey everybody, I'm gone today because I am hopefully right now enjoying my son's graduation from college. So, I'm leaving you this recording so you can follow along in the packet that you've already been given. If you are returning from an absence, you should be able to find a packet over on my file cabinet by the door on the magnets. If for some reason you don't have one there, you could also just grab a piece of paper and write on that. So we are on page 5 of our packet. You might remember that we just finished the days of the week and we filled in our little chart with yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And so now we're going to talk about the months of the year. In Spanish, months of the year is meses del año. Again, meses del año. And this N has a tilde on it. The tilde on it tells me that it's not a normal N and it doesn't make an N sound. It makes a ñ sound. Año. So that's why that happens. Meses del año. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you the months of the year. And as I'm doing that, I want you to fill them in a packet. So the Spanish calendar begins with the first month of the year, same as our calendar with January. In Spanish, the word for January is enero. Enero. And the months of the year, just like the days of the week in Spanish, are not capitalized. If for some reason you find I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and catch up. February is febrero, febrero, febrero. Then we have March, marzo, marzo, marzo. April is abril, abril, abril. And then we have Mayo, 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 not Mayo, Mayo, because in Spanish the A is always long. That's ah. After May, we have June, Junio, 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 and the J sounds like an H in Junio. And July is Julio, Julio, Julio. And then we have August, Agosto, Agosto, Agosto. Then comes September, Septiembre, Septiembre, Septiembre. Then we have October, Octubre, Octubre, Octubre. Students always want to say Oc, because that's how we say it. You have to override your brain and tell them it's in long O sound. Octubre. And then we have November. For November. Noviembre. Noviembre. And finally, Diciembre. Diciembre. Be careful to spell it with the D-I. I know a lot of times students will miss this as an I here and writing E instead. In Spanish, it's an I. So one more time, here they are. Enero, enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Now when you write the month, or the date, you can use this little formula. Just like you use a formula for math, you can plug in the missing items to create a sentence that states the date. So S means it is, and then L is the, and then we're going to put the number of the day. That's the day. Put that in there, day. Okay, S, L, number. And then this word here is pronounced day, and it means of, and then month. So it is S means it is, and then L is the, And then we have the number. In this case, we have the 12th. And then we have of. And then we have March. And that's how you write a date sentence in Spanish. It is the number of the month. So that's what that looks like. So this is the key thing to remember. SL, number, day, month, to create a statement that tells us the date. So here are some sentences that are stating the date. And I want you to pause and write them in, what you think they are, and then hit the video, play again, and see if you got them right. Okay, so es el 5 de agosto, this would be August 5th. And our next one, es el 4 de mayo, would be May 4th. Es el 16 de septiembre would be September 16th. This is why we learn our numbers first, so we can do this. And then we have es el 15 de enero. This would be January 15th. And then we have es el 30 de junio, and this would be June 30th. And then finally, es el 2 de abril would be April 2nd. So hopefully you were able to read those sentences and understand what they were telling you. Now, in addition, if it's the first of the month, we don't say it's the 1 of January, do we? We'd say it's the 1st of January. And they do the same in Spanish. The word for first is primero. Primero. So instead of writing a 1, if it's the first, we're going to put primero for the month. Es el primero de enero, the 1st of January. Now, if it was the 1st of December, we could say es el primero de diciembre. Now, in Spanish, when they write the date numerically, because the date sentences read the number of the day and then the month, that's how they write the numbers. So, es el 2 de marzo is 2, 3, the day first and then the month. This is the opposite of how we do it, because when we say the sentence, we say it the reverse way. Today is December 16th. We would write December 16th, or we could write, that's a C, by the way, that's a funny looking C. We could write 16/12, but in Spanish, this would be not understandable because there isn't a 16th month. So just keep that in mind, that the day first and then the month in Spanish. So now I'm going to have you write out some dates. So again, pause the video, try to write them out, and then turn the video back on and check and see how you did. Okay, hopefully you have paused the video and written them out, and now you can check and see how you did. So we have es el 15 de septiembre, or 15-9. And for 7-3, we have es el 7 de marzo. I hope you didn't think that that said July 3rd. That would be the English way. Right now we're doing the Spanish way. And then we have SL 31 de octubre. And 16-6 would be S 16 de junio, 16th of June. And then finally we have the 29th of February, or S el 29. Now you might have to look back if you don't remember how to spell all the numbers, and make sure that you get them correct with your numbers packet as you're working on the dates. Now, skip this page, it's a song, we'll play that when I get back. Go to this page and write the date you hear in numbers. So I'm going to say a date, and then you write it, and then I'll show you the answer, and you can see how you did. Here we go. Number 1. Es el 17 de diciembre. Es el 17 de diciembre. Es el 17 de diciembre. If you're not done writing it, you should pause it. You can always rewind and replay if you need to hear it anymore. Or if you're ready, you can check your answer. 17 is 17, and diciembre is December, so that is December 17. Number 2. Es el 14 de enero. Es el 14 de enero. Es el 14 de enero. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog's behind me walking around and now he's chewing on food. If you're wondering what the odd noises are, that's my puppy. So that's 14th of January. Next one. Es el primero de agosto. Using a trick word here. Can you remember it? Es el primero de agosto. Es el primero de agosto. Did you get August 1st? 1/8. Number 4. Es el 30 de noviembre. Es el 30 de noviembre. Just going to point out, every time I do this, I'm using our handy dandy little sentence formula as el number de month, right? Es el 30 de noviembre. Here's the answer. 30/11. Number 5. Es el 5 de septiembre. Es el 5 de septiembre. Es el 5 de septiembre. Now remember, if you need to hear it again, go ahead and pause the video. 5 de septiembre looks like this. Number 6. Es el 22 de marzo. Es el 22 de marzo. Es el 22 de marzo. 22 is the day, and the month is March, or 3. Number 7. Es el 19 de mayo. Es el 19 de mayo. Es el 19 de mayo. That would be May 19th, or 19/5. Now, if while you're hearing these, you don't remember which month is which, you can always look back to our list on page 5. Okay, number 8. Es el 11 de junio. Es el 11 de junio. Es el 11 de junio. And that would be 11/6. 11 of June. That's what I said. It's the 11th of June. Number 9. Es el 31 de octubre. Es el 31 de octubre. Es el 31 de octubre. Here's this one. Otherwise known as Halloween, 31st of October. And lastly, es el 4 de julio. Es el 4 de julio. Es el 4 de julio. Here's the answer. It is July 4th, which would be 4/7 in Spanish. Okay, so that's as far as we're going to go with our pocket today. Now you have a worksheet that you should get and complete where you have to write out some dates in Spanish as well as work with those days of week and month of year words to better remember them and become more familiar with them. Look forward to seeing you on Monday and seeing these beautiful pages of your packets filled in and ready to go, along with a completed worksheet in the drawer. I hope you all have an awesome weekend. Feel free to email me any questions or concerns that you might have. Nos vemos. Ciao.